Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kate Garraway has revealed she is unable to pay the excessive debt for her late husband's care as she slammed Wes Streeting today. The ITV presenter, 57, challenged the health secretary after Labor today said social care reforms may not be delivered until 2028. Furious Kate said she is struggling to settle the huge sums following the death of former political lobbyist Derek Draper, aged 56, in January last year. His death came after 4 years of health struggles. During his final months, Kate said she struggled to keep her head above water, having racked up huge debts paying for his care. But plans for the long-term funding and reform of social care in England may now not be delivered until 2028. Following the announcement, the ITV presenter launched a blistering attack during a live interview with Mr. Streeting this morning. As she introduced their chat, Kate, who has become a staunch campaigner for unpaid carers, referenced her experience with Derek. The anchor, whose care bill for her late spouse amounted to £800,000, said, "I'm thinking about Derek. It happens to be the 1-year anniversary of his death today. A day that is only relevant to me." Kate then explained how 2 separate appeals for funding to pay for Derek's care costs kept getting pushed back. She also told of how her family had not heard the outcome when he went into intensive care prior to his death. Kate continued, "In the meantime, I am lucky. I've got an incredible job which pays well, but I was having to fund the situation. Now I got excessive, unpayable debt because of it. And if I am in that position, what else are people going to be? People can't afford 4 more years of this." Wes replied by expressing his sadness and said, "All of us are with you," as she goes through the emotional 1-year anniversary of Derek's death. Speaking from Carlisle, Cumbria, he added, "I think one of the reasons we have ended into short-term cycle of failure is whenever we talk about social care, there are always costs involved. And that makes people want to run to the hills and stick their heads in the sand in politics, 'cause sometimes those numbers can be scary. One of the reasons I genuinely think that even with the size of the majority we have got, it is a good thing to try to build cross-party consensus. I want to come up with a plan that means whoever's in government after the next general election, or the one after that, that broadly speaking we keep the same direction of travel on social care, in the way that we have with the NHS since 1948. The health secretary's comments come as he faced further fury today, after telling pensioners to layer up and put the heating on. The statement came despite Labour's decision to axe winter fuel payments for nearly 10 million pensioners last year. Kate's fury today came after Dad of 2 Derek was left fighting for his life in hospital after suffering a heart attack over the festive period in 2023. At the time, he was already one of the UK's longest-suffering COVID patients after being diagnosed in March 2020. Kate paid a touching tribute to her late spouse at his funeral in February, and just days later made her brave GMB return. Yet Kate has always been candid on the financial toll Derek's care has taken on her family. Kate recently told how she was withdrawing cash from her pension early to try to stem the crippling cost of the bills. On a previous GMB episode, she also admitted she had looked into the same finance technique to release funds from Derek's pension when he was still alive, in order to keep up with the fees. At the time, she said, "As anyone with a loved one who is seriously ill knows, the costs go through the roof in so many ways. You have to make changes to your home, and it affects your ability to work. I had to take long periods off when Derek was first sick. And of course it affects the overall income for the family as he can no longer work. We had to wind up the business we had together, and also I've had to take on assistants so that I can focus on Derek when not on air. Derek was always so incredibly supportive of my work, but I didn't realize just how much he did do in that area until he couldn't anymore." In December, The Sun exclusively revealed how her TV company had plunged into debt. She also shut down another company she owned with Derek, with £900,000 debts. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.